Right, well, today we are at Black Rose Antiques of Chambersburg, one of our favorites, where they always have great deals, and sometimes the prices are better than thrift store prices. So, we are going to head in today. We are going to see what we can buy and flip for a profit. I'm excited. I hope you are too. Let's go in and see what we can find. Here we go. All right, well, we are going to start in this booth right here like we always do. We've got our cart, and no, we are not going to line it with anything soft. We've made it this far without breaking anything. We're not going to start today. It's all going to be okay. Just take a deep breath. All right, well, let's start here and see what we've got. I really like this art pottery piece. There appears to be a really faint marking on the bottom, but I don't know. Everything in here is 20% off. It usually is 20% off. I'm not seeing a sign, but it's usually 20% off. See if there's any new treasures in here. This is kind of cute. Oh, they're bookends. I didn't realize those are bookends. Those are kind of sweet. I like the cow. We've got carnival here. Oh, what is... Look at the carnival. Look at this opalescent piece. That's a really nice tumbler. I don't think I've seen one like that before. It is an opalescent tumbler, but it's a purple opalescent tumbler. It's 20% off. It is $8, but the fact that it's purple, that lavender, that's curious. Usually I can get about 20 bucks for these tumblers. And the fact that it's lavender, I feel like that makes it special. So I'm gonna grab that. What are these? What do we have here? Some books. I was gonna say, is that Uncle Wiggily? It sure is. Uncle Wiggily there. Alright, well, since we're not that far from the counter, we're gonna start our pile over here. Looks like this beautiful Korean lamp is still here. I know it takes a special taste to appreciate that, but I really like that lamp. I think it's something special. It's something special. Alright, let's go this way. What do we have here? Little hens on nests. A whole collection of them. They're so cute and dainty. I wish that my black light actually had batteries, because it ran out of batteries and I just never put new batteries in. So now I have one, but it really doesn't work. So it's pointless. Oh gosh. Because this one right here looks like it might glow, but we won't know. This one's interesting, this little red one. I wonder if there's any markings in there. Red, small. Oh, that's like it's painted. It's actually a milk glass hen on a nest. They're very cute. We do pretty well with those. We just sold a pair of French ones. Little copper luster here. This is actually a fairy light. I think that those two actually go together. I only know that because we sold one, and I would never have known that before. Alright. I like the pattern on those pieces. What do we have in here? A lot of people comment on why I don't look at the jadeite, and I have a hard time gauging the new stuff from the old stuff, but now I do have a book. One of my regular viewers and commenters was kind enough to send me a book, so I need to start studying up on the difference. But I avoid it because I don't know it very well. I avoid a lot of the things that I don't know, and I stick to what I know because I don't get in trouble when I do that. This guy's cute. What is he? He's $1.25. I like him. I feel like he might be Abingdon pottery. Maybe? I like the shape of it. And it's got some age. You can see the crazing there. It's got a mold number on him. I like $1.25. This is what I was talking about when I say better than thrift store prices. $1.25. All right, he might be our first item in the cart. He's gonna rattle around in there. There we go. Oh, hello. I've got a Victorian Picture here. This one's nicer than a lot of the ones I come across because the enamel work is so nice on that. It's so detailed. Unfortunately, I don't believe these are the glasses that go with it. I don't know what it is, but it has cats on it, and it's $3.95. Oh, it's one of those little oil lamps. It's $3.95. We saw some of these the other day at another antique mall, and I had never seen them before. But they are little oil lamps. Isn't that curious? I can't believe it's not signed. But it's got cats on it, and $3.95. What? I'm telling you what, the thrift store's got some competition now. Alright, all these clocks and watches. What is this? It is signed on the bottom. We've got the Homeco fairy light. I feel like we've looked at this before. This is Homeco. It's Indiana glass made for Homeco. There's not a terribly high resale value, so that's why I walk past these ones from time to time. And I know a lot of you are like, fairy light, and I just keep walking, and it breaks a lot. It breaks a lot of hearts, but that's not usually one that I grab. This sculpture is actually really cool, and I did just pull it out to see if there was anything on it. There's no markings or anything. It's $14.95. It's so neat. I really like that sculpture, and I probably could ship it. It's very light, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to leave it here for the next person. We are going to leave it. And we're going to wander in this direction. See what's in here. Oh, look. That's a nice old set. What do we have here? Is it Japan? Not really familiar with that marking. I love these though. Look, it's got a bird on it. See the bird on the lid back there? That whole set is $14.95. Little ring holder, candlesticks, little dishes, the actual vanity tray. There's no markings on it at all. That is surprising. What is in there? There's something in there. Oh, matches. Comes with free matches. I mean, I really like it. Oh gosh, the whole vanity set for $14.95. You know, I'm gonna think about that as I browse the rest of the booth. And then we're gonna come back to it. See what else we can find. Oh, hello. Look at you. Are you Mexico? I don't know because I don't have my glasses pulled down. Oh. You are Mexico, and you're only $2.95 as is. You are anatomically correct as well. What's as is about you? What happened? Oh, your tail. You know, it's funny. Well, it's not. It's funny and it's not funny. But the last time that I had one of these, the tail was also broken off. Oh, well, the horn is broken off. You know, just say, Jocelyn, put your glasses back on. Stop wearing them on the top of your head. Really, that's all you needed to say. Yeah, the horn is broken. That's such a shame. Now, Murano does make a version of this bowl, but as you can see, there is also a version from Mexico. So it is kind of tricky to distinguish between the two of them. Obviously, this one has a sticker on it, and that was very helpful. All right, coming back to this. Oh, man. Okay, so here are my thoughts. This is my thought process. I'm going to share it with you, whether you asked it or not. My thought process is I really don't want to split this up. And I'm looking at it as a whole, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a whole lot to ship. And it's a lot to ship together, and I'm afraid that all the pieces shipped together would really, like, grind together. I don't know. But I think I'm going to do it, and I think we're going to sell it as a set. It's going to be a little spendy to ship, but it is a really fun set. You can see there's discoloration on there, but that's just expected with age. I love the florals. It's very romantic. All right, $14.95. Look at these guys. $15.95 for these. I wonder if these are the Pier 1. What did they say? Oh, they actually say something. They say Godinger. I might need to look up comps on those. Those are fun. Those would be great for like the holidays. I guess you put little candles in there. What else do we have? Japan set. Gosh, look at this dog in his bone. He's made out of chalkware. I'm gonna look in here. Let's see if there's anything in here. Even though I just bought a ton of jewelry, I really don't need any more, but why not? Let's peek. I love that bracelet right there. Looks like they've got only $14.95 on it too, but it looks to be really tiny, like a little kid's bracelet. I've got pretty tiny wrists, but I don't know if they're that tiny. All right. And then there's this. And it's absolutely beautiful. Look at it. And of course I turned around and I was like, wow. But it's $495. And I don't think I can do $495 on that. It needs to be rewired. This is really cool. It's got really nice features on it. It is a bridge lamp, and there's a couple reasons why they say it could be a bridge lamp. First of all, for a game of bridge, it actually has this to hang over the table and illuminate a card table. So that's one of the reasons they say that they're called bridge lamps. The other reason is because this feature right here is called a bridge. So those are the two reasons I've heard that it is called a bridge lamp. But it's a very neat bridge lamp. I used to buy and sell these a lot. I used to get really good money for them. Unfortunately, with the price of shipping, it's just kind of not really a thing anymore. Well, this is the booth completely opposite of Stephen Connor's and Dave's booth, which is over here. And this is Wendy's booth. And I love to peek through here and see what treasures she has, because she usually has some nice things. It's a really sweet little creamer there for $6. And her entire booth is 20% off. It's a nice little cute creamer. And it's funny, one of the things I was noticing when I was out with Michael the other day is a lot of the sale signs at the antique malls in Sealands Grove or 20% off, cash or check in really small print. I'm like, they don't do that where I'm from. It's just 20% off. You know, you have to read the small print, but here there is, except items marked firm, there is no small print. It's 20% off. Everyone gets the discounts. Discounts for everyone. Which is good because I don't usually carry cash. And I spent all my cash yesterday. These kind of look like those Kristen. Oh, look at that. Kristen. We find a lot of figurines marked Kristen. These little guys are always missing their hair. I don't know why. This is only $6, 20% off. The little figurines usually sell between $15 and $24 is what I've noticed. The figurines by themselves. This is actually a little bit extra because it's got that little planter, I guess. You could put a succulent in there. So I think for only $6, 20% off, I'm going to grab this. And I don't know her last name, but it's Kristen something. But we've now found a dinosaur. We've found some little bunnies. And now we found these little bunnies, so that's exciting. What do we have back here? This is the cat tape dispenser. Hello, cat tape dispenser. You are so cool. That's a weird bottom. It is made in Taiwan. I like him though. Oops, I'm knocking into the lady's legs. Ooh-wee. All right, there we go. There we go. We've got dream pets back there. I'm pretty sure this is a little dream pet. He's pretty cute. A clear fairy light. Here's someone digging in the jewelry over there. What is this little guy? I know he caught my eye when I first walked in here. Scotty in a basket. I guess he's poked his head out of the basket though. Looks like he's trying to escape the basket. Alright, well I think I'm pleased with my little bunnies, and I think I'm going to stick them in the cart and we're going to keep going. We've got this McCoy planter here. It's $19.99. This is actually one that I have myself, and I remember buying it in a video, and I actually had quite a few people reach out to me wanting to then buy it, but I decided to hold on to it. So I'm considering this just because I felt bad about holding on to the first one, and now I found another, and they want $19.99 for it, but it is 20% off. I believe this pattern is waves. I think it's called waves, but I love that glaze. Really digging that glaze. So I might grab this just because I felt a little bit bad. I did. I felt bad about, oh, sorry, I'm keeping it. I don't keep very much, but I actually have it sitting out on my porch. And I liked that one, so I kept it. What is that down there? That is something. California Pottery vase. It's got birds on it. Birds, and this has a horse handle. I feel like we've looked at that before, though. Alright, well, I am going to end this video right here, and we'll pick up tomorrow for part 2, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. In case you spotted something you just can't live without, we do post 25 to 30 new items in our eBay shop every single day, and I've posted a link to that down in the description.